Hello, Year 3. How are we? So, chapter 14 and 15 today, and we've just met Arabella, who Freak Finder captured so that he could convince the village people that she was taken to the castle so that they could storm the castle and steal all his monsters. So we're about to see how Stitchhead and Arabella are going to help. The 14th chapter, Awakenings and Introductions. Time to take a stand. Mad Musings number 121. Mix your potion with devotion. From the occasionally scientific writings of Professor Earnshaw. When Stitchhead was sure Freak Finder had not followed them, he sat the all but asleep Arabella on the ground. He had to wake her up. But how? He rifled in his bag for something helpful. Eventually, he pulled out a small red bottle and peered at the label. Shake and wake. For the abrupt awakening of creatures and creations with an aversion to almost life. Warning, may cause mad rage. It could work, he whispered, and she's pretty rageful already, so... He uncorked the bottle and carefully wafted it under Arabella's nose. Ah! Smash your teeth out! Screamed Arabella, wide awake and swinging her fists. She bopped Stitchhead in the side of the head and sent him skittering across the floor. Wait! Stop! He cried, trying not to spill his potion as he struggled to his feet. He jammed the cork back in and checked his stitches. How do you feel? Like he could take on a whole army of Freak Finders, she roared. Where is he? I'm going to bite his toe off. I don't know, but the great door is open and the whole of Grubber's Nubbin is on its way here, whimpered Stitchhead. I don't know what to do. Well, being a big crybaby isn't going to get us anywhere, huffed Arabella. I'm Arabella. Now, tell me your name, or am I just going to call you Stitchhead? It's Stitchhead. He called me Stitchhead. Who did? Asked Arabella. My master, the professor, and I betrayed him. I betrayed everyone, wept Stitchhead. I wanted to be remembered, that's all. Now they're going to take the professor and burn down the castle. I thought I said no crying, snapped Arabella, but she watched Stitchhead fall to his knees. She placed a hand on his shoulder and added, Look, mad stuff happens. I'm sure it's not your fault. It is. It is, sobbed Stitchhead. No, it isn't, said a voice from the darkness. It's mine. Arabella looked round. There, in the shadow, loomed a monster. It was a huge beast with one eye and 3 arms, and was so terrifying that it could have stepped straight out of a nightmare. Only her natural love of scariness stopped Arabella from screaming until she dropped dead. Creature! Cried Stitchhead, wiping the tears from his face. I found you! Oh, I knew you wouldn't leave your bestest friend, said the creature, hugging Stitchhead with 2 of its arms. Wait, this is your friend? Asked Arabella. Yes, it is, replied Stitchhead. I'm so sorry, Stitchhead, howled the creature. I thought if I dingle-dangled you in front of the professor, he would definitely remember you and everything would be great. I didn't mean for you to run off and join the circus. Oh, creature, Freak Finder's going to destroy the castle. He's going to kidnap the professor, cried Stitchhead. What am I going to do? I don't know, wailed the creature. I've only ever tried to be helpful once, and it didn't go well. Is anyone here not a total crybaby? Growled Arabella. I'm here now, and I'm not going anywhere until I give Freak Finder 3 kicks in his big fat nose. Anyway, isn't this castle full of 100 mad monsters? They could scare the trousers off an angry mob. Actually, we're all a lot less scary than we look, admitted the creature. There's nothing else for it. We have to get out of here. No, said Stitchhead, wiping away a tear. No more running. We have to find a way to end this. We have to face them. Face them? Are you bonkers? No way. They'll eat us all almost alive, cried the creature. Eat us, whispered Stitchhead, rifling through his bag. He took out a round bottle filled with yellow liquid. That's it. I think I have an idea. About time, huffed Arabella. It had better include a ruckus, or at least a rumpus. I don't know what either of those things are, noted the creature, but I'd really rather it included hiding in the best ever hiding place. No, no more hiding, said Stitchhead firmly. We're going to make you scary again. The 15th chapter. The Siege of Castle Grotesque. Ways to make use of the full moon. Let those who stay at home and pray be safe until their dying day. But if you go to Grotesque, monsters will be eating you. While Stitchhead concocted his plan to stop the angry mob from taking over Castle Grotesque, Frobert Freakfinder had been trying in vain to wake up his sleeping henchmen. Before long, the sound of their snoring was drowned out by the cries of the approaching townsfolk. Lugs and mumbles, it's now or never, grumbled Freakfinder. He grabbed Dr. Contortion's sack and hurried through the great door into the courtyard. I only hope that I make it to the Professor before the monsters get their claws into me. Had Freakfinder known that all of Grotesque's monsters were cowering in fear, he probably wouldn't have worried. As Stitchhead, Arabella, and the creature made their way back to the great door, they saw the Professor's creations running around in a blind panic, looking for a place to hide. They're coming! It's every head in a jar for itself! Humans! Why did it have to be humans? Quick! To the west wing! No! To the east wing! No! To the north wing! There is no north wing! By now... Oh yeah. By now, the angry mob had reached the castle. There were 100 of them, waving pitchforks, spades, axes, or flaming torches, their deafening cries demanding generous helpings of both death and destruction. Give me back my granddaughter, you beasties, or I'll tear off your ears and stuff them up your nose, screeched Arabella's Nan, heading the charge. She hitched up her skirts as she marched towards the castle like a general of a mighty army. The murderous, hate-filled, but otherwise likeable townsfolk spilled into the empty courtyard. They roared and screamed with enough rage and madness to drown out a dozen of the mad professor's experiments. So exactly how is this plan that doesn't involve hiding going to work? Stitchhead whispered to the creature, shaking with terror as Stitchhead and Arabella, huddled into a small chamber just off the courtyard, separated from the mob by a single wooden door. First, drink this, replied Stitchhead, placing the round yellow bottle into the creature's third hand. That's to stop things getting out of hand. Why does everyone always try and stop things getting out of hand? Tutted Arabella. Tastes like gooseberries, I think. Have I ever had gooseberries? Said the creature, glugging down the liquid. So what will it do? Will it make me invincible? Because that'd be great. Not really, replied Stitchhead, but it should stop you being man-eating. Man-eating? Gross. Why would I be man-eating? Said the horrified creature. Because tonight is a full moon, replied Stitchhead, and I need you to go outside. What? Shrieked the creature, terrified. But you said I should stay out of the full moon, no matter what. And secondly, have you been paying attention? There's an angry mob outside. Exactly, said Stitchhead. Please, creature, this is the only way. Trust me, I've seen you under the light of the full moon. My master made a monster out of you. I like a bit of madness as much as the next mug, said Arabella, but don't you think I should at least show them I'm all right? It's too late for that, began Stitchhead. He gritted his teeth and clenched his fist. If we don't stop this now, it will be the end of everything. The people of Grubbers Nubbin have to learn. No visitors. We have to take a stand, once and for all. Okay, but only because you're my bestest friend, said the creature gravely. It stood in front of a small wooden door, took a deep breath, and then walked straight through it. Hello, squealed the creature as it nervously stepped out into the moonlit courtyard. The angry mob stopped in its tracks. For a moment, time seemed to stand still. Then, burn the monster! Burn everything! Except anyone we know! Destroy the castle! Destroy! The terrified creature wondered if Wyatt had listened to its bestest friend instead of finding a nice dark corner to hide in, but as it stirred up at the full moon, everything changed. The creature started to grow. It began sprouting hair in all the places it didn't have hair. Long fangs sprang from its jaw, and claws stretched out from its fingers. And then it went mad. The moon-maddened creature's roar blew out torches, shattered windows, and sent cracks through the walls and floors of the castle. It leapt towards the mob and started smashing its way through, sending townsfolk flying in all directions. Terrified, the crowd scattered their pitchforks and torches, Terrified, the crowd scattered their pitchforks and torches, useless against the monstrous ferocity of such a ferocious monstrosity. Oh, try saying that 3 times. Even I'm a bit scared, and I'm not scared of nothing, whispered Arabella, as she and Stitchhead looked on. You sure it's not going to eat my Nan? It should be okay, said Stitchhead. I gave the creature a dose of anti-man-eating mixture. The minute it even thinks about eating anyone, it'll get a nasty bellyache. They looked on as the creature picked up one of the townsfolk and gave him a sniff. Bleh! It cried in disgust, and threw the terrifying human over its shoulder. Its inability to eat its prey only seemed to make the creature even more savage. Within minutes, it had rampaged its way through the entire mob, which began fleeing in terror back to Grubber's Nubbin. The mad creature roared and railed and rampaged after them. Ha! Nice one, Stitchhead, chuckled Arabella. How do you know about all these potions and tonics? I had a good teacher, Stitchhead smiled. Then his eyes filled with fear. My master! Freakfighter's gone after him. Well, what's he waiting for? Lead the way. I'm in the mood for a fight, said Arabella. Good thing I'm wearing my kicking boots. I think we're going to need a lot more than boots, muttered Stitchhead, his mind racing. We're going to need another plan. So, tune in a couple of days' time, and I'm going to be reading the last 2 chapters of our book. I hope you're staying safe, and I'll see you soon. Bye.